Hey everyone, today, I'll review the SPS F-110, which is the final reward of the Battle Pass last month. I'll be going over the stats and performance of the ship, as well as exploring its usage tactics. At the end of it, I'll give my opinion on whether it's worth getting or not. Here are the fully upgraded stats of the ship. The important thing to note here is its durability only. The durability of the ship is notably low. It's only slightly higher than that of RF Admiral Gorshkov, which is terrible as it currently has the lowest durability for a frigate. The ship's firepower is great, surpassing that of Type 054B, Glasgow, and F-127. The grenade launcher plays a crucial role in this, as the ship carries an impressive number of them. What's more, is that their potential damage isn't fixed because the grenade launchers aren't locked onto the ship. You have the ability to improve the weapon's firepower, as you have the option to replace the default grenade launcher with more powerful and effective ones available on the equipment shop or art store market. Unfortunately, it comes with a drawback, which is that it's quite slow to release the power of all 4 grenade launchers because of how they're configured. You have to fire one of its 2 pairs of grenade launchers, and then immediately after, fire the other pair. It is possible to simultaneously fire all 4 grenade launchers, but if your target is agile and moving around a lot, you'll need to spend time adjusting your aim, which is something you shouldn't do when using this ship due to its poor survivability. Your opponent may be able to get you before you can get a good aim and inflict significant damage on them. However, you'll of course only encounter this problem if you use a manual grenade launcher. The ship is also armed with missiles, torpedoes, and a cannon, providing its users with alternative means to inflict damage on targets in situations where the grenade launcher is not available. While each of them may not individually have as much impact as the grenade launcher on the ship's overall firepower, they still make valuable contributions. When used simultaneously, they enable you to inflict a good amount of damage on your target. Since the ship has 4 grenade launchers and 3 torpedoes, the anti-submarine capability of this ship should be expected to be pretty good. With the weapons it possessed, the amount of damage this ship could potentially inflict on submarines is great, and it will be a threat that could be challenging to handle. However, since we're talking about the grenade launcher, it's important to note that the effectiveness of its anti-submarine capability can be greatly compromised depending on the type of grenade launcher you have equipped on the ship due to a drawback that it carries. Moving on to its survivability, I already mentioned earlier that it has poor survivability, and this is because it has very weak durability and awful anti-air capability. The ship's agility is its only effective means of survival, but unfortunately, it's not good enough to compensate for its other weak attributes. As a result, you're likely to face significant challenges in surviving while using this ship. You can use this ship at any range, and even be aggressive with it. However, you should never be a lone wolf when using this ship. Always stick with your team or have someone by your side, or at the very least, avoid straying too far from your teammates. This is because the ship is an easy target for aircraft carriers. Even a few barrages of attacks from their aircraft can leave the ship clinging to its life. Having someone with you can provide some assistance in covering you from the threat posed by carriers. If you thought that's not enough, and you find yourself weary, like me, of dealing with aircraft while using this ship, consider equipping it with an anti-air cannon. It may help you significantly. Also, never be the one to initiate a teamfight when using this ship. I've seen many players make the mistake of initiating a teamfight, only to take significant damage or be quickly eliminated, especially if there's a battleship on the other side. If they manage to survive, aircraft carriers will finish them off, or keep their durability low for its teammates to take the kill. It's best to leave the job of initiating engagement to ships with greater durability and to engage only after they have initiated the fight. Lastly, if possible, work together with your team. This type of ship is specifically designed to support other ships, and it performs best when utilized for its intended purpose. Here are the advantages and disadvantages of the ship. For this one, I'll leave this one up to you guys because I can't say whether it's good or not. The firepower it possesses can bring significant impact to the battle, especially if you give it the right armaments, but at the same time, the survivability that it has makes it challenging to survive. You can indeed make use of its agility, but it's useless against aircraft. If you were to ask me whether I like it or not, I must admit that I don't particularly like it, and I don't find it fun to use, but this of course doesn't mean the ship is terrible, it's just that I don't like dealing with its disadvantages. If you think you can handle its advantages and disadvantages well, then this ship might be a great choice for you. Now, I'll leave you guys a video of the gameplay of the ship for you guys to see how it performs in battle, and that'll be it for today's video. Hopefully you guys liked this video, and if you all did, Please leave a like and subscribe to support me. Thank you so much for watching.